This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armoury, and we are heading up to the land of the Scots with their Scottish people with their heads bashed in. We're up to Geordie land this weekend on Saturday to play Newcastle United. This starts a couple of pretty tough games going forward, particularly two hard away games in the Premier League and one, pretty much difficult game in the Champions League. So Newcastle away, Inter away, Chelsea away. Before or after that, at the end of November, we're back at home against Nottingham Forest, who have also had a pretty good start to the season so far under Nuno Espirito Santo. Newcastle, they've definitely regressed slightly since 2 seasons ago when they absolutely ripped the shit out of us at St James's Park when we were going for top 4. It was after we'd just come off the back of a 3-0 loss in the North London derby against Spurs, and then we went up to St James's Park and couldn't lay a glove on them. Pretty much, we made them look like prime Barcelona, and at this point, we were like, most of the footballing world was like, okay, have Newcastle turned the corner now? They got into the Champions League the following season. I think it was the following season anyway. So 21-22 was when that happened, and then 22-23 was when they finished in the Champions League. They were a little bit unlucky, to be honest, in the Champions League with the group that they were drawn with. I think they were drawn with Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich. I think it was Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, and hang on.
Arsenal did well to win back possession.
This isn't very professional of me to not be. Yeah, it's 22-23, that was. 23-24.
Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. A chance to whip it in.
Yeah, they were with AC Milan, Borussia Dortmund, and Paris Saint-Germain, and they started off very well because they did sort of the unthinkable and beat the mighty Paris Saint-Germain 4-1 at St James's Park. They still had Mbappe then and stuff like that, and they still managed to do that. And then the rest, I don't think they won a game after that. Yeah, so they lost. They beat Paris Saint-Germain. They drew with AC Milan at the San Siro, which isn't a bad result. Beat Paris Saint-Germain at St James's Park. Lost to Borussia Dortmund at St James's Park. Lost at the Wolfenstadion to Dortmund. Drew with Paris Saint-Germain, and lost to AC Milan at St James's Park. So they didn't have a great Champions League run, but they were a little bit unlucky with who they were drawn with. And then it's sort of been a bit inconsistent since then. I think they finished 5th last season. They finished 7th last season. Sorry. Had a pretty good end to last season, but so far they've been reasonably inconsistent. I think in their last 5, looking at the Premier League website, they've lost 3 and drawn 2. So they drew against. Oh, hang on, am I looking at the right? Yeah. they drew against City and Everton, and they lost to Fulham, Brighton, and they lost to Chelsea last Sunday. I didn't watch that game because of my stupid superstition of being like, I'm not going to turn on the TV before at least half an hour before kickoff of an Arsenal game, because I think we were the game after Chelsea-Newcastle or Newcastle-Chelsea. Was it Chelsea-Newcastle? Yeah, it was Chelsea-Newcastle. So yeah, so far they've not had a great season. The Newcastle fan I know that I work with, he's already, apparently, I've heard from third-hand information, my friend from work, he's already calling for Eddie Howe's head, which is interesting. But then again, I suppose they have been very, very inconsistent this season so far. They're currently in 12th, behind Bournemouth and Fulham, who are level on points with them. Yeah, we'll just have to see. The main thing that sort of worries me about this, because their record at home isn't too bad, and the last, apart from sort of the season before last, we've lost there twice. So obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning, we lost in that season we were going for top four, and then the season after that, we won there, and then the season after that was obviously the controversial 1-0 win, the controversial 1-0 defeat, over there, where there are at least two situations where VAR could have ruled out the goal, with the ball looking like it had gone over the line for a goal kick, and Gabriel being pushed in the box by Joe Linton. So there's definitely some history there. The history between Arsenal and Newcastle probably goes back to '98 when we beat them in the FA Cup final to win the double. But yeah, I think that's going to be obviously playing on fans' minds when we go to watch the game. We've the last result we had, I didn't cover. I did watch the game, but I just needed a break. I think for the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, I might start doing content for that. I'm not entirely sure yet. We beat Preston North End 3-0. Pretty decent performance, to be fair. I think we played well. Ethan Nwaneri was clearly the standout star of the show. That kid is special. If we can keep hold of him, I can see him being a starter for Arsenal in the future. Probably, maybe even back up for Ødegaard. We'll have to just wait and see. But yeah, going back to the game in terms of Saturday, I think we've got a good chance. You know, they're in a bad run of form at the moment. We have got players missing, but it looks like we've had a little bit of a boost. Timber played on Wednesday night. I've heard that Gabriel, the injury isn't as bad as it looked when he came off the pitch on Sunday against Liverpool. So that's a good shout. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm not going to predict, because it's probably going to be another game I'm going to be watching behind the proverbial sofa, because yeah, like we've in the last 2 out of 3 times we've struggled against Newcastle at St James's Park. So yeah, I'm not going to take anything for granted. It's going to be a tough game. With that said, not really much to say other than enjoy the rest of this simulation. I've had a really bad run of form on EAFC, so apologies for that. Hopefully I don't jinx Arsenal in the next few games. I'm going to be doing my my content from elsewhere for the next few days because I'm away seeing family. So yeah, I guess I'll see you then. As always, take care and stay safe.
He's in control of the situation. Almiron. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Can he find the right pass? Wonderful chance! Well, the first half story has been written. Half-time here at St James's Park. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he's been brilliant today. His skill, his movement, his goals. What a good performance. And he's not finished just yet.
So underway once more, and Newcastle very much bossing the game up to now. Will there be a response in the second 45? Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Now can they counter clinically? Feeding it through. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Careless once more in possession of the ball. Barnes. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Nice looking pass. So a corner here. To go short. Isak! Was an important piece of defending. Rice. Fine cross into the middle. Clearance needed to be better. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And nicely over the top. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Saka. He just let his opponent glide by. That's a nice looking ball. The clearance wasn't decisive, and that's a straightforward stop. Kai Havertz.
Please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Saka. The Newcastle with the ball again. Isak. He's in here. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. He's in behind. Oh, a superb save. Declan Rice. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Advantage played. Everyone wants to see officials let the play flow in that manner, but now the free kick has to be awarded. Well, they've decided to make... change. And time for the change now. Released it nicely. And pulled back. Saka. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, he looks threatening. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Almiron. Oh, great attacking play. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, nearing the end of the game, and Arsenal a big disappointment, really, you've got to say.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch, but it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
Bukayo Saka. It's with Mikel Merino. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Oh, good vision. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
A good vision there. Newcastle doing well to regain possession. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Pulls it back. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Joelinton. And passing it through. And the danger's still on. No problems for the keeper. The final whistle, and the Gunners go down. They've lost this game. No points picked up. What did you think of it?
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.